Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday and welcome to the weekly energy show, Inklings with Irena, connecting you to your intuitive guidance system. I hope that you can hear me. Today we're talking about that warm spot in the pool. If you've ever experienced a warm spot in the pool, or maybe you don't even want to admit to it, but drop an emoji in the comments. Let me know that I'm not alone. Usually I'm so cold in the pool that at first I'm like, yay, a warm spot. And then I get to thinking and I go, uh-oh. And now what does this even have to do with energy? Well, this is where things get really interesting and playful, where I love to draw analogies to experiences that maybe some of you have had and how it ties into this world of energy that's all around us that we may just not be aware of because no one took a moment to point it out to us. It was there all along, but we didn't see it. So thanks for joining me. My name's Irena Miller, and I'm an intuitive energy coach, and I guide women for over the last 20 years how to connect to their gut instincts and make decisions that they feel really good about in the right timing. So thank you for being here. And hello, Deanna. Great to have you. So that warm spot in the pool, well, it just shows you that there are different energetic experiences all around us. So for example, spaces hold energy. And just like you might be moving through the water in the pool, as you move through your neighborhood, as you look at different houses, let's say if you're house hunting, you're going to experience pockets of warm spots or energy. And I want to share with you specifically 3 stories today, really brief ones. Of 2 are my clients and 1 is my teacher. And then tell you what you can do to help protect yourself against being thrown unnecessarily or just feel like life is happening to you. Instead, you'll have the tools to engage. Hi, Lucy. It's wonderful to have you. Beautiful. So, first story. I have a client right now, and she is house hunting. And it's so exciting when you're looking for that new home. And she saw about 5 houses in one day. And by the end of the day, she was just wrecked. Remember when you're exhausted, right? That's a lot to do in one day. But what she was unaware about, what she was surprised by, was how emotionally thrown she was. She discovered that when she went into these different homes, into this personal space of people, she experienced a range of emotions, from anger to fighting to sadness to fear to worry. And she absorbed it all, so that by the end of the day, she was going through this range of emotions that was exhausting her. She had to go to sleep just to reset. And that is a good thing to note. Going to sleep is one of the best ways to energetically reset your button. It's like hitting, the power down button on the computer, just reboot. Well, I was able to give her an energy exercise to help her recover from that experience and teach her how to avoid it in the future. Because my second client that I want to tell you about right now, hi Mallory, great to have you. My second client, she had an energy exercise that she was able to go to right away because she was in an office space where she was getting ready to conduct a large interview. And she had all of her notes, she was all set. She walked into the space and she was hit with this terribly set of bad vibes. It felt horrible and it threw her, it flustered her. And for this interview, she had to be present, she had to be focused, she had to be at the top of her game. And here all of a sudden she was thrown. So instead of going into a place of anxiety and worry, she was able to go right to one of the energy exercises I had shared with her. And as a result, she was on the top of her game and she made it through with flying colors, which I was so excited to hear about. Then finally, my teacher, once upon a time when she was on a vacation and she was driving through new space that she had never been on, she was in the car, she just broke down in tears. She started sobbing uncontrollably and she didn't know why. And you see, these things happen to us and we feel like, oh, it's just me. Like, oh, why am I so emotional? Why can't I stop crying? Everybody says, oh, you're a crybaby. Like, oh, they're so emotional. They're so sensitive. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes it's just the warm spot in the pool, right? It's not you. You're going through a warm spot. My teacher in that moment, after she went through that experience and she was able to stop the car at the next rest area, she started asking some questions and discovered that she had just driven through the trail of tears. And she was affected by the energetic emotion that was left behind there. Now, not all of these warm spots, so to speak, these energy spaces, have to be overwhelming or sad. I know for myself, when I lived in the DC area, one of my most favorite places to go to experience peace was the National Cathedral. When you walked into that space, you felt the prayers wash over you, and the feeling was heavenly. So there are many warm spots that we might be drawn to because they feel good. The most important thing is that you're aware of when you go into one of these spaces, that it doesn't throw you, that you don't think it's just you, that you realize it doesn't have to happen to you, but instead you get to engage with that energy. You're like, oh, this feels good. Yes, I'll absorb all this wonderful, heavenly, peaceful feeling. Or like, oh, I don't want to be sobbing uncontrollably. I don't want to relive a painful experience. I can honor it, but I don't have to go through the whole range of emotions. I'm glad you like the analogy, Mallory. So what can you do right now to protect yourself when you're moving through your day-to-day life if you encounter a warm spot? Well, the first thing is that I always recommend, first energy exercise is ground. Why do we ground? Because just like our electrical outlets in the house, if it's not grounded, it can be dangerous. We want the energy not to whack us and throw us, but either to go right through us and into the earth, or even better yet, when we're grounded, what happens? It moves around us rather than through us. So to ground, it can be as simple as imagining your favorite tree and roots growing from your feet deep down into the earth's center, anchoring you steady, 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 steady. And for today, I'm going to just invite you to imagine a beautiful golden bubble all around you, because gold is a neutralizing color. It's calming if you're around somebody who is charged, and whether they're really excited or really upset, and you don't want to absorb their energy, you don't want to absorb the space's energy, golden light. And it's just protective, it's soothing, it's calming, and it's very friendly. It doesn't feel harsh to anyone around you. So that's the way that you can make a difference and engage with the warm spots in your life. Let me know if you have a special sacred space that you love to go to that just brings such peace to you. Some people it's the water, some people it's the mountains and the trees. I love to continue to build on the sacred sites that I know about and I like to share with each other. So have an amazing day, and to continue the conversation with me, click the link above. I'd love to have you come play with me some more. Have a wonderful day and lots of love. Catch you on the flip side. Bye guys.